Hi, in this short video, I want to show you how you can view your Schoology course as a student views it. This is such a great feature that Schoology has because sometimes it's just helpful to know, is this looking exactly as I imagine it would look for a student? So let's test this really quickly, and I have a great way to test it. So the first thing I want to do is I want to show you my materials section. So as you know, on the left-hand side, there are a lot of options for teachers or for the course admins. And the two that you're most commonly going to use are your updates and your materials. I'm going to navigate to the materials by clicking on materials in the left-hand bar. Now that I'm in my materials, you can see I've built up some content in my materials section for this test course. And the very top folder is my distance learning folder, which I have currently marked as unpublished. Okay, that means that it's not viewable to anybody but course admins. So me and any other teachers I have as admins in my course. And anytime that I want to unpublish something, let's unpublish this right here. I click on the gear icon, I press unpublish. I'm sure that I do want to unpublish this. I don't want my students to see it yet. I might publish it for them later, right? So I've got this unpublished and this folder unpublished. But how do I check for sure that my students are not going to see this? Well, that's where viewing the course as a student comes into play. So I'm in my course. I'm going to look for my course icon. Underneath that, I see course options. And I know because of this visual cue of the triangle here, that this is actually a menu I can click. Now that I click it, the menu drops down from the triangle and I see a lot of options, but I'm going to look at this view course as. And I've got a whole window here that pops up. Which student do I want to look through? Like, which lens do I want to use? I'm going to look through the lens of my student, Joanna Szymanski. What does my course look like to Joanna? And Schoology even does this thing where it reminds me this is what my view is. Notice that this left-hand bar, all of a sudden, all those many options are gone. There's just a few options left for students. And I wanted to check that materials page. I want to know, I want to be confident, right? The things I unpublished truly cannot be viewed by students. And here we go. That folder I had been looking at before, the distance learning folder, not visible. And that gold standard PBL PDF that I had down here, also not visible. So now I know this is what my course looks like to a student. Can they click on all my links? Let's see. Here we go. Clickable links. So I've really got this working the way I want. And now I can navigate back to my course as me by clicking this gray button here. So I'm going to go back to the course. I want you to immediately notice that on the left-hand side, I've got all those teacher admin options are back. And if I navigate back to my materials, my unpublished folders and my unpublished item, they're back too. So this is a really useful tool if you ever want to check to see what are students really seeing. I hope this was helpful.